Hello, Poke People, Moonless here. Today bring you another Pokemon Monotype Battle. This time is Dark versus Dragon again, and this time it's against Salem. Um, so let's get this battle on, so you can see how I decided to take on this Dragon type. Since the last one was I did really bad, so let's hope I do better this time. So she decided to start with Hydreigon, and I of course start with my Sableye. Um, just because I always start with it. So I go for the Confuse Ray, um, like always, just so that I can get some hacks going on. And he actually decides to go for Serve, and um, my Sableye actually takes it pretty well. I'm not really invested in anything of special defense or anything like that. So it was good to see that I was able to take that. I'm not if I'm resistant to water. I'm not sure, but yeah, I was able to take it very well. So I go for the fall play, and as you can see, it does a decent damage. Enough for me to wanna stay here. But he actually goes for the Dragon Rush, and he lands it, and that takes me really low, but I survive at 7 HP. And after that, I go for another fall. I mean, on that turn, I went for the far play. Now he's on the yellow part, and I don't want my Ghost Sparta to die, so I go for the recover. And he actually snaps out of the confusion and goes for the stabbed crunch, and that's gonna be able to take me out, unfortunately. So I go into my Naruto, which is my Greninja, and I'm like, Hydreigo, you have to go down because my Sableye went down, so it's just fair that you go down with him. So I take the Hydreigon out, and now he's going to um I believe he brings in his what is it called? Well, his nickname Ursula, but I don't remember the name of this. I think it's Drigalde or something like that. Well, anyways, yeah, I go for the Ice Beam, of course, because it's Dragon type, but he doesn't die. And he go for the Slumbush, Sludge Pump, and I survive at 18 HP. But I get poisoned, and the poison takes me out completely. Um, yeah, it wasn't looking really good for me because my Greninja is the only one that has the Ice Beam in order to take like most of the dragons, I would say. So, anyways, I go for the what is it called, Thunderfang, and I was able to take it out, but barely. So here comes the Dragonite. I go for the knockoff to take whatever he has on, and he actually goes for an Ice Beam of himself. But my courage is like, yeah, I like to munch on ice once in a while, so he gets recovered. And I go for the Curse Poison, and I like a crit, and it does a ton lot of damage because I have the sniper ability. He goes for Twister, which I haven't seen in a long time. But yeah, I go for the Thunderfang, and he just barely survives. Barely survives, like probably like 1 HP. And he goes for the T-Bolt. I get paralyzed, of course. So now he's gonna be able to go faster than me. So he lands a Aqua Tail, and I survive at 8, and I go for another Thunderfang. I should have gone for another Cross Poison, and that would have taken out. I don't know why I went for the Thunderfang. I was doing some really bad plays when I was on the tournament. Um, Anyways, he goes for his Noivern, and of course I'm paralyzed and at 7 HP, so he's just gonna go and toast me up. And my courage is like, I'm gonna take a nap right here. So he goes to take a nap, and I bring my Gargoyle. Because every single time you see something that is flying, I always, wanna get that Sunstar up. Or probably like scare it off if possible because of the Stone Edge, even though I don't have it, but just to scare it off. But he actually goes for the Focus Blast, and that takes me out, almost out. But I go for the T-Bolt, and I get the Paralyze on, which is good because now that means I'm gonna be probably faster than than the Noivern. So I go for another one, and it doesn't take it out, but he decides to go for the flamethrower, which I can take really well. And yeah, that's gonna be the end of the Noivern right there. If he had gone for another focus blast, I would have been dead. But probably because he didn't know if he could land another one, he goes for the flamethrower, but that doesn't really do any damage to me. So here comes the Garchomp with the Dragon Claw, and of course that's gonna be able to take me out easily, since I don't have a lot of defense. And I decided to go to my Scarecrow, just because I know that this Garchomp is gonna be a attack, and I'm defensive. I'm really bulky. So yeah, he goes for the Dragon Claw, which doesn't do much, and I go for the Poison just so that he can die slowly. And he goes for Dig, which I have no idea why. If I'm a flying type, that doesn't hurt me. But I don't know what was the purpose in that. Anyway, yeah, so he doesn't go, and I go for the Fall Play to make some damage on this little dragon, and I do not so much damage, but the poison actually I think it makes more damage than me by now. So anyways, yeah, he goes for the another Dragon Claw. That's a crit. That's another crit. And yeah, my Rocky Helmet is gonna take it really low, and my Fall Play is gonna finish him off. But even if I gonna finish off with the Fall Play, the poison will help still taking him out. So he decides to go into his Gummy Bear, and he goes for the Muddy Water, but I avoid it. And of course I go for the Toxic because, I mean, how else am I gonna be able to chew this giant Gummy Bear? Um, so he's gonna go for the Dragon Pulse, and of course I was now low on HP, so I decided to go for the Roost, which is a good thing because if I hadn't done that, my Scarecrow would have been done in the next turn. But yeah, it's a good thing that I went for the Roost on the first one. So he decides to go for another Dragon Pulse, and I'm like, that's fine with me. You know, I'm gonna go for another Roost, and just let the poison take him down slowly. And then he actually goes for another Dragon Pulse. And of course, I'm gonna go again for the Roost. But at this point, I was like, yeah, I think I can take two Dragon Pulses. So I decided to go for the Fall Play. Besides, the poison is like taking him down really low. But this time he actually decides to go for the Muddy Water, but that's like really low to me. So this Fall Play is gonna take the Gummy Bear out. It's gonna squish him. So thanks for watching. If you like, please like, comment, and share, and subscribe. Thanks.